love the House of Mouse royals as much as the next person, but they aren't necessary for a great Disney film. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 best Disney movies without a princess. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at fully animated Disney movies, and excluding Pixar, as they don't typically focus on princess stories. We will be including any movies with characters who are not referred to as princesses directly. If, however, characters in the film became de facto Disney princesses after the fact, their movies remain fair game.
All persons more than a mile high must leave the court immediately.
I am not a mile high.
Number 10. Lilo and Stitch.
Who are you? This is my family. I found it all on my own.
This adorable experiment has no time for princesses, or any other sort of royalty, because he's too busy trying to escape exile and the Galactic Federation. Lilo and Stitch is a cute tale about a young orphaned Hawaiian girl who finds her family in those around her, including her sister and a strange little blue dog-like creature she's named Stitch.
Hi.
Oh, how?
Wow.
Action-packed and heartwarming, this story focuses on the idea of ohana, Hawaiian for family, and how it can be found in the most unlikely of places and creatures.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind
or forgotten.
Number 9. Alice in Wonderland.
Well, after this I shall think nothing of falling down the stairs.
Upon spotting a white rabbit with a pocket watch, Alice follows him down into a world that's both hard to imagine and even harder to comprehend.
What a peculiar place to have a party. You know, Dino, we really shouldn't be doing this.
Based on the endlessly creative novels by Lewis Carroll, Disney's Alice in Wonderland takes us on an exciting adventure through this world, where Alice can barely keep herself in one piece, let alone size.
Tastes like cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey. Goodness! What did I do?
There's talking animals, strange cookies, and a Queen of Hearts. While Alice goes on a wild and confusing journey through a world she thinks she wants to be a part of, she grows through the experience and finds comfort in normalcy.
A very merry birthday
To me?
to you. A very merry birthday
For me?
for you.
Number 8. Tarzan. Raised by gorillas from a young age, when his parents were killed by a leopard, Tarzan becomes friends with several animals, but hasn't seen another human for most of his life. When he encounters Jane, her father, and the hunter Clayton, he is just as interested in them as they are in him.
Stay back. Don't come any closer. Please, don't. What are you doing? Please don't.
While Jane and her father teach Tarzan about humans and what he really is, Clayton has another plan: poaching and killing the gorillas. Somewhere in the middle, Tarzan has to protect what he loves and find a place where he can belong. It's a heartwarming story that not only has a killer soundtrack, but no need for princesses. Number 7. 101 Dalmatians.
Come along, children. Bedtime. But we're not a bit sleepy. We want to go for a walk in the park.
Pongo and Perdita have the perfect life. 2 human owners who love each other as much as they do, and a whole litter of puppies on the way to join the family. Unfortunately, Cruella de Vil stops by and offers to purchase all the puppies so she can make herself a Dalmatian coat.
15 puppies! How marvelous! How marvelous! How perfectly! Oh, the devil take it, they're mongrels!
The owners insist the puppies aren't for sale, but Cruella, undaunted, orders her men to steal the litter so she can proceed with her dastardly plot. This prompts Pongo, Perdita, and a menagerie of animals to work together to save the pups. It's a film with infinite replay value, a whole lot of heart, and an iconic cast of canine characters.
101 Where did they all come from?
Oh, Pongo, you old rascal.
What'll we do with them?
We'll keep them.
Number 6, Lady and the Tramp.
Turn around, sister, and show the customer the merchandise. And it cuts log hauling time 66%. 66%, eh? Think of that.
Another story centered on dogs. This time we have the lovely lady, who's used to living a life of luxury with 2 loving owners and a 3rd on the way. However, with a new baby inbound, Lady has some concerns that her owners might forget about her.
What is a baby anyway? Oh, what is a baby? I must find out today. What makes Jim dear and darling act this way?
She soon finds herself falling for a handsome and mischievous stray dog named Tramp.
Ever chased chickens?
I should say not.
Oh, then you've never lived.
But we shouldn't.
I know. That's what makes it fun.
Lady and Tramp's worlds collide, and when the baby is threatened, they have to figure out how to convince the humans that they weren't the source of the trouble in the first place. It's a film with high stakes, and arguably the most iconic pasta scene in cinematic history. No royalty required.
With your love, the one, you'll find an enchantment here.
Number 5, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's no mask.
It's his face.
He's hideous.
Based on the novel by Victor Hugo, The Hunchback of Notre Dame saw Disney take the story in a decidedly happier route, while still managing to keep its core values intact.
I don't know if you would listen to a gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast.
Quasimodo is the deformed but lovable bell ringer who lives hidden away in Notre Dame, always dreaming of the outside world.
All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces.
A tale of self-love, acceptance, and uprising, Quasimodo's story sees him meet Esmeralda. Through her, he gains the courage to stand up for his friends against the evil Minister of Justice and his own adoptive father, Frollo.
Listen to me, Quasimodo.
No, you listen! All my life you have told me that the world is a dark, cruel place. But now I see that the only thing dark and cruel about it is people like you.
This unique and inspiring tale puts the misfit front and center, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Esmeralda, wake up! You're safe now. Esmeralda?
Number 4, Zootopia.
You want to be an elephant when you grow up? You be an elephant. Because this is Zootopia. Anyone can be anything.
Zootopia is an idyllic world in which animals live and work side by side, and very little seems to ever go wrong. That is, apart from the odd petty crime. That all changes, however, when predators start going savage, and no one can figure out why.
Buddy?
Are you okay? Run.
Run! New Officer Judy Hopps takes up the case with the help of a local con artist, Nick Wilde, to figure out what's going on and how to stop it. With this movie, Disney returned to its well-loved anthropomorphic roots to tell a great story, with some very timely social and racial commentary mixed in as well.
Look, you probably can't read, Fox, but the sign says, "We reserve the right to refuse service to anyone." So beat it.
Number 3, The Rescuers.
All right. Duty calls.
Who said messages in a bottle get lost at sea? When one turns up at the United Nations from a missing orphan girl, 2 mice from the Rescue Aid Society set out to track her down.
Oh, that poor little girl. Oh, Mr. Chairman, please, please may I have this assignment?
As it turns out, Penny has been kidnapped by the evil Madame Medusa, who has her sights set on the world's biggest diamond, the Devil's Eye.
Do you know what would make Auntie Medusa very happy?
Yes, you want me to find that diamond.
That's right, dear.
It's up to Miss Bianca and Bernard to rescue the girl, stop Medusa, and get back to safety before the tide rises. This animated movie was quite popular when it was released, so much so that it became the first animated Disney movie to receive a sequel, with The Rescuers Down Under.
-13, you'll have to turn back. Our runway isn't long enough for a bird your size.
Not long enough. Look, pal, I can land this thing on a dime.
Number 2, Mulan.
All right, that's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Stop. While she is part of the official Disney princess lineup, Mulan is never actually called a princess in her movie, and for good reason.
When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Rather than wearing a fancy dress and dreaming about her prince, this young woman of humble origins actually poses as a man to take her father's place in the fight against the Huns. Posing as a man proves to be a lot more work than she expects, but that does not deter her from protecting her family, her emperor, and her country when they need her most. Of course, it certainly didn't hurt that this film also gave us one of Disney's most infectiously catchy songs.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
She started it. Ladies do not start fights, but they can finish them.
Number 1, Big Hero 6.
You can't say things like that around Ed Gas.
Who needs a princess when you've got an inflatable robot?
Hero?
You gave me a heart attack.
My hands are equipped with defibrillators. Clear.
Stop! It's just an expression.
Hiro Hamada is a normal kid with a knack for robotics. Just when it seems like his dreams of attending San Francisco Institute of Technology are coming true, an accident claims his brother's life.
Tadashi, no!
Callahan's in there. Someone has to help.
Some weeks later, Hiro accidentally wakes Baymax, the medical robot his brother had been working on. With Baymax's help, he discovers there was more to the accident than it seemed. Teaming up with the remaining students from the robotics program, Hiro becomes a hero in more ways than just his name. It's a wonderfully refreshing tale of friendship and heroism, and a testament to Disney's continued ability to tell inspiring stories.
Are you satisfied with your care?
No! There's gotta be another way. I'm not gonna leave you here. I'll think of something.
There is no time.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.